Good morning everyone, and thank you for joining me today. We're going to dive into a very important and timely topic, understanding and combating consumer fraud and identity theft. This presentation will take an in-depth look at the different types of fraud, the impact they have on individuals and society, and most importantly, effective strategies for prevention and recovery. I'm excited to explore these critical issues with you and share valuable insights to help protect ourselves and our communities. Let's get started. Let's begin by looking at the different types of consumer fraud. The first and perhaps most well-known is identity theft. This occurs when someone uses another person's personal information without permission, often to access financial accounts or carry out unauthorized transactions. It's a serious issue because it directly affects an individual's finances and credit. Beyond identity theft, there are many other forms of consumer fraud. These include credit card fraud, where unauthorized charges are made, online scams that trick people into giving away money or sensitive details, false advertising that misrepresents products or services, and high-yield investment frauds that promise unrealistic returns. All these schemes share a common goal: to deceive consumers and exploit their trust for financial gain. Understanding these types helps us stay alert and better protect ourselves. Identity theft occurs when someone uses your personal information, like your social security number or financial details, without your permission to commit fraud. This can take several forms, such as unauthorized purchases, opening new accounts, or getting credit under your name. The financial consequences can be severe, often leading to significant losses, damaged credit scores, and a tarnished reputation. But the impact doesn't stop there. Victims frequently experience emotional distress and face long, difficult processes to restore their identity and credit standing. So, identity theft is not just a financial issue, it affects your personal reputation and emotional health, creating lasting challenges. To prevent identity theft, the first step is to safeguard your personal data. This means limiting how much information you share and keeping sensitive documents stored securely, whether physically or digitally. Next, it's crucial to use strong online security measures. Always create complex passwords and activate multi-factor authentication whenever possible to add an extra layer of protection to your accounts. Third, practice safe internet usage by being cautious about the websites you visit and avoiding clicking on suspicious links or using unsecured networks. Lastly, staying educated on fraud tactics is key. Familiarize yourself with common scams like phishing and social engineering so you can recognize and avoid fraudulent attempts before they cause harm. These steps, when combined, greatly reduce the risk of identity theft. When dealing with identity theft, it's crucial to act quickly. First, report any fraudulent activity immediately to your banks and credit bureaus. This helps to stop unauthorized transactions before they cause more damage. Next, consider placing fraud alerts or credit freezes on your accounts. These measures make it harder for thieves to open new accounts in your name. It's also important to file a police report. This official documentation supports your case and can be useful for both recovery and any legal action that may follow. Lastly, keep detailed records of all your communications and the steps you take throughout the process. Having a clear record can make a big difference as you work to restore your identity. Let's talk about some other common types of consumer fraud and investment scams you should be aware of. First, credit card fraud, which happens when someone uses your card without permission or clones it to make unauthorized purchases. Then, there are online scams. These can take many forms, like phishing emails, fake websites designed to steal your information, or fraudulent offers that seem too good to be true. Next, lottery and prize scams that trick you into believing you've won a big prize but then ask for fees or personal information to claim it. False advertising is another issue, where companies mislead consumers about what a product can do or hide important terms to make a sale. Finally, investment scams include schemes like Ponzi setups, promises of unrealistically high returns, or aggressive sales tactics from so-called boiler rooms designed to pressure you into bad investments. The key is to stay vigilant and question anything that seems suspicious or too good to be true.